Have you ever felt drained, like your peace, your energy to someone else or a situation you can't control? It's like carrying an invisible weight every day, worrying, hoping, and waiting for things to change, only to feel stuck, frustrated, and lost in the process. But what if I told you that the real power isn't in changing them, fixing the situation, or holding on, but it's just in letting go, in emotionally detaching, not out of coldness, but out of self respect and self love? Detaching isn't giving up, it's always giving yourself the life you deserve. Today, I want to speak about stepping back, focusing on yourself, and going ghost can be the first step to a total glow up, and not just on the outside, but deep down inside. Because when you stop pouring your energy into things that don't serve you and don't deserve you, you start to make sense and peace for the life you deserve to live. We often think that detachment is selfish, cold, or heartless, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful acts of love that you can give yourself. You can love someone deeply and still choose distance. You can wish the best for people around you and still protect your peace. Because at some point, you realize that constantly fixing, chasing, or proving your worth will only drains you. And you deserve more than that. Detaching doesn't mean you're bitter. It means you're wiser enough to stop pouring into what doesn't pour back. It's choosing calm over chaos, self respect over attachment, peace over pain. So, if you're in that season of silence, distance, or solitude right now, don't feel guilty. You're not disappearing, you're just healing. You're not cold. You're just growing, and you're not giving up, you are leveling up. And just remember, you don't owe an explanation for choosing peace. You don't owe anyone a reason for stepping back, going quiet, or protecting your energy. Sometimes silence is your healing, distance is your clarity. People might not understand why you stopped answering, or what you don't show up the same, or why you seem different. And trust me, that's okay. It's natural because you are not here in this world to be understood. You are here just to be at peace with yourself. When you start protecting your energy, you will stop entertaining the things that drains you. You stop explaining your boundaries. You start to heal. You stop apologizing for the things that makes you happy. Protecting your energy isn't selfish. It's just how you rebuild yourself. It's how you raise after you've been broken, drained, or misunderstood. So don't feel guilty for choosing yourself. The ones meant for you will never feel threatened by your peace. They will protect it with you. And just understand, you can't control other people's lives. You can't make them see your worth, change their mindset, or walk the path you wish they would. And the more you try to, the more it hurts. Because no matter how much you love or guide or give, people will change only when they are ready to. And at some point, you will have to let go. Not out of anger, but out of acceptance. You can care about somebody deeply and still understand that their journey isn't your journey and you can't control it. You can want the best for them and still realize that your peace can't depend on their choices. Trying to fix, save, or convince people will only drain you. It's not your job to carry someone through a lesson they don't want to learn. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for both of you is just to release them. Let them live their life, even if it means walking away from yours. Because when you stop to control others, you just free yourself from everything. You make space for your own growth, your healing, your own peace. So breathe, step back, and let them go their way. And just trust that you will find your own and that they will be okay as well. In order to emotionally detach easier, just stop chasing approval from others and start to trust yourself. You've spent so long trying to be worthy, trying to be enough for them, for the world, for some invisible standard that keeps moving away. But the truth is, you'll never find peace in other people's validation because it's never permanent. It changes with moods, opinions, and trends. Trust me, you don't need their attention, their likes, or their praise to know your worth. You don't need to prove that you're doing okay, that you're healing, that you're winning. Your growth doesn't need an audience. It just needs you. And when you stop seeking for validation, you will start to see yourself clearly. You stop performing and you start being. You stop asking, am I enough? And start saying, yes, I am. So just stop handing people the power to define you. You are not here in this world to be liked. You are here to be real. And the moment you choose authenticity over validation, that's when you truly start to glow. There's a special kind of peace that comes when you finally walk away. Without guilt, of course. And not because you stopped caring, but because you finally understood that you can't keep losing yourself in order to stay. We were taught to hold on, to keep trying, to fix, to explain, to prove. But sometimes strength isn't in staying, it's in the courage to live, to say, I gave my best, I tried with love, and now I choose myself. And walking away doesn't make you heartless. It just makes you honest. It means you've accepted that not every connection deserves a lifetime, and not every chapter of your life needs a reread. You can love people and still outgrow them. You can wish them well and still go on and move on. Freedom comes when you stop explaining why you're done, stop justifying your peace, and stop feeling bad for choosing distance, because peace doesn't require permission. It just requires a decision. So let them talk, let them misunderstand, let them go. You don't owe anybody an apology for saving yourself. The moment you walk away without guilt, that's the moment you truly begin to breathe again. And going ghost isn't about cutting everybody off. It's about reconnecting with you. It's choosing silence over chaos, healing over noise, peace over people who drained you. You start waking up and do small things for you. Your morning walk, your coffee in silence, journaling your thoughts, moving your body, and speaking kindly to yourself again. It's the daily dose of self-care that no one sees, but that slowly brings you back to life. When you go ghost, you stop being visible to the world and start being present with your soul. And you start to realize that disappearing isn't losing, it's just recovering yourself. It's protecting the parts of you that used to give too much, love too hard, and forget your own needs. So if you've been feeling the pull to go quiet, just do it. Pull back, recharge yourself, heal in peace. Because when you come back, you won't be the same. You'll glow differently, you'll move differently, and this time it will be for you. True transformation doesn't happen in mirrors or in pictures. It will happen quietly inside you, in the way you think, breathe, and take care of yourself every day. Mindful practices are the small, invisible steps that change everything. It's in these tiny, consistent moments that your energy shifts, that the old weight starts to lift, that the peace you've been chasing finally starts to fit in. And glowing up isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about being conscious of who you allow into your life, what you allow into your mind, and how you nurture your soul. When you commit to mindfulness, you're telling yourself, I deserve growth. I deserve calm. I deserve to shine. And slowly you will begin to transform. Not because the world sees it, but because you feel it. Your glow becomes your quiet rebellion. Your self-care becomes your superpower. And every mindful choice is a step closer to the best version of yourself, the one who isn't defined about anyone else, but by the peace, strength, and love she carries within. We often focus so much on feeding our bodies, the food we eat, the workouts we do, but we forget the mind needs nourishment too. Every thought you allow, every book you read, every idea you absorb shapes the way you feel, the way you act, the way you grow. Neglecting your mind is like letting a garden go wild. The weeds of doubt, fear, and negativity take over. But when you feed it with knowledge, inspiration, and reflection, it will start to bloom. Your clarity deepens, your energy rises, your perspectives transform. Never underestimate the power of journaling, learning, meditating, or simply take quiet moments to think. Feeding your mind isn't just preparation for life. It is life. When you nurture your inner world, everything else begins to glow. Your choices, your confidence, your peace, they all start from what you let in. So remember, you cannot pour from an empty mind. Feel it. Take care of it, protect it, and watch yourself thrive in ways you never imagined. And after retreating, healing, and reconnecting with yourself, there comes a time to step back into the world, slowly, intentionally, on your own terms. You don't have to rush, and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. This is only about showing up as the best version of yourself. Reintegration isn't about blending in or losing yourself again, because this is not the purpose. It's about maintaining the balance you fought so hard to find. It's about choosing carefully who you let in, what energy you accept, and how you move through the world without sacrificing your peace. Every smile you share, every connection you rebuild, every step you take outward is now guided by the strength you cultivated in solitude. You're no longer reacting to chaos, and you're engaging with your life intentionally. And slowly, quietly, naturally, you begin to glow. Because in this time, you've learned how to shine from within. And darling, this is the time to re-enter the world, radiant and, of course, unstoppable. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: your peace, your growth, and your happiness are yours, and yours alone to protect. Detach from what drains you, protect your energy, stop trying to fix what isn't yours to fix, step back without guilt, and let life unfold around you. Focus on yourself, nourish your mind, your body, your soul, invest in the quiet moments, the small rituals, the daily choices that build the strongest, most radiant version of yourself. Go ghost when you need to. Just disappear from the noise, from the drama, from the expectations that don't serve you. Recharge, heal, and reconnect with the parts of yourself you've been neglecting in this time. And then, when you reemerge, glow. Not to be seen, not to impress others, but because you've grown from the inside out. Shine with the confidence of someone who knows their worth, who respects their boundaries, and who moves through life intentionally. Remember, you are not responsible for everyone else's happiness, approval, or drama. You are responsible only and only for yourself. So step into your freedom, step into your peace, step into your glow, and let the world watch quietly as you rise into the life you were always meant to live. If this video inspired you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more ways to grow, connect, and shine.